I have never seen this without water on it. Never. Oh my god, look. There's still blueberries in here. Oh my goodness. Yummy. So many. They're a little bit mushy, but pretty good. I didn't think there'd be any left back here. It is October 20th, and there's still blueberries back here. There's lots of noise going on over there. Don't know what it is, but it's bugging Cindy Lou. And I can still hear the highway, which is bugging me. But it smells so nice in here. So nice. Somebody really needs to invent smell-o-vision, because it just smells so good. We're just out for a walk, not far from home. Like, we walked from home. It's October 20th, as I mentioned, and full on fall. Colors changing, but not as colorful as usual because of the drought. Some of the trees are just turning not green. And some of the trees are turning yellow and red, as they usually do, but some of them are just not. Yeah. We have not been out for a long walk in quite some time because, well, I guess it was July. Was it July when I hurt my back? Or end of June. So I was going for physical therapy. When that got better, then the wildfires were burning everywhere, and then when that got better, Cindy Lou hurt herself. We have had a consultation with a surgeon. She will likely need to have surgery on the other knee, the one that she didn't have done last year, but it might be a year or two before she'll actually need to have surgery. So that gives me time to save up money. The quote they gave me was over $8,400. Yes. So I don't think it's going to take me a lot to be able to save that, because that's about half what I make a year. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And then she hurt herself again last week. I think she might have stepped on a hornet, but I didn't know what it was. Like, her foot just swelled up and she wouldn't walk. So I had to carry her home 1 kilometer, and I ended up missing that day of work. So last week I missed getting paid for 2 days of work because there was a statutory holiday, and I didn't work my shift after that because she hurt herself. So I missed out on 2 days of pay for last week. So that doesn't help in being able to save any money. And then 2 people who were off at work for medical leave and family care leave, they're back now. So I was getting lots of extra hours. Now I'm not gonna, because they're back. So that doesn't help. My boss still knows that I will work extra hours if they are there to be had, like if somebody calls in sick, or doesn't turn up and I'm not already there, because I need to save money. But you know, it's almost winter, so I'm trying not to use electricity too much because I don't want my power bill to go up a whole bunch. The highest power bill I got last year was $200. I can't afford that. So I'm just trying to keep my power bill as low as possible. Keep, I don't know. It's been rough the past couple of months, but we're just gonna sit here and have a snack at the moment. It's, I don't know what time it is. Maybe 10:30-ish. We're far enough away that I can't hear the highway anymore, and we can't hear the construction, whatever was going on back there. So yeah, we'll just sit here and listen to the river for a little while. Just heading back now. Just a quick walk. Actually, what time is it? It is 11:50. We left home, I think, just before 10 o'clock. About quarter to 10. So we've been out for an hour. We're getting close to the highway again. But I didn't charge the batteries for the camera, and it's less than 10 degrees out, so they don't last very long. So I don't want to take too much. But this, if I could not hear the highway, it would be so nice in here. Could probably even camp. Not supposed to. So don't camp where you're not supposed to. But it would be a nice camping spot because the smells are so nice, and the river making little burbling noises. The water level is really low. Very, very low. Everywhere. Still in a drought. Haven't had nearly enough rain. It's damp today because the humidity is high. It's just not, it hasn't really rained a whole lot. But yeah, we're just on our way back home. So if I see anything interesting along the way, I'll let you know. If not, I'll see you when we get home. It takes us a while to get anywhere because she needs to stop and sniff everything. She has decided she needs to go for a walk in the river. In the river. She never does that. Where are we going? We're not going across the river. No. No. Come on. See, now you're all wet. Silly girl. Silly girl. There's some garbage here. I need to pick it up. So many blueberries. And a very good Cindy Lou. Yes. So now I'm trying to figure out how to fit all these beer cans and a pair of socks, oh, and a bottle into my pack. But it's gonna smell like beer. We're almost home, but Cindy Lou wanted to sit and have a break. So we picked this bench here, which is just next to the restaurant called Route 66. About a month ago, they had a fire. So, last fall, I think, maybe, or in the wintertime, they shut down to only open 1 day a week, and they listed the building for sale. And then a month ago, it burned. So, I mean, it's not burned to the ground, but I mean, it's gonna be hard to sell, I think, now. So we made it home finally. What time is it? Let me see. It is 2:19, and we left just before 10 o'clock this morning. I've been home for a little bit. Made myself a cocoa and washed the blueberries that I picked. And I have some Greek yogurt in the fridge, so snack time. So just to give you a bit of an update still, as I mentioned, Cindy Lou has been to the vet, I think 3 visits now. So that's not cheap. And she may need to have surgery next year or the following, or within the next 2 years. The quote that I was given was over $8,400. I don't have $8,400. So I'm gonna have to save up as much as I possibly can. Then when she hurt her foot last week and we went to our regular vet, not the emergency vet or the surgeon, she said that she may be able to find a surgeon who costs less. I might have to go to the mainland, but then I don't know. Depends how much less it is, if that would be worth it, because then there's travel costs and accommodations and everything when I'm not here. So there's that. Also, my car needs a fuel pump and possibly a new gas tank. There's a hole in the gas tank, but they think it's like high enough up on the top that if I don't fill the tank full, then it should be okay. But that's kind of a pain in the butt to just try and figure out, you know, how many liters do I need for 3/4 of a tank. I did ask if they could see if they can patch it. So they're sourcing a used gas tank for me because I don't want to buy a brand new gas tank. So they're trying to find like a gas tank from a wreck or something. And then they'll see, can they patch the one that's there, or will it need to be replaced with something that doesn't have a hole in it? So that's money as well that I don't have. So it's going to be difficult to save money for Cindy Lou's surgery when I have to spend so much money to fix the car right off the bat. And, you know, my hours are being cut at work again because now there's the 2 people who were away are now back. But then, I don't know, there's a couple of other people who have a tendency to not show up. So, I don't know, I might get hours, I might not. I'm still only making minimum wage, and it's part-time, so, you know, it's still not a whole lot of money, not a lot of hours. And then as well as all of those expenses, I had my uncle died, so I went up to Ontario for the memorial service for that. So that was a week off work, Cindy Lou in boarding for a week, airfare to get there. Now my aunt did give me some money for that. So like it wasn't too terrible, but it still cut into savings, and I wasn't making any money for that week that I wasn't at work. So there's that. So it's just kind of one thing after another. Injuries and household expenses and dog expenses and flying expenses. as to why we haven't been out, plus wildfires, why we haven't been out backpacking at all this year. We've had like day hikes and stuff, but there's been no backpacking. I have literally started, like, if I have a weekend off, I have every other weekend off. If I have a weekend off, I have literally like started packing my backpack. And then because most of the East Coast Trail is only within like an hour to an hour and a half drive of where I live, I'm like, okay, well, I can leave at like noon, hike in a few kilometers, and then just camp and then come home the next day. But I am so tired and so sore from work that I just can't get the energy to do it, even if I do have 2 days off work so I can go for a one night overnight. So it's just been kind of one thing after another that I can't do what I like to do, which kind of sucks. But, you know, we're gonna keep going at it. Not much I can do. Honestly, I have considered like selling some of my gear so that I would have money to put aside for Cindy Lou's surgery. But then if I sell my gear, then I can't go out. And then I'd have to re-buy gear if, you know, I do want to go out. I had, you know, even fleeting thoughts of surrendering her and rehoming her to someone who can afford to have a dog in these very challenging times, but I can't do that. She's my dog, and I will do my best for her. And I just don't want to be on my own, because I mean, I'm here in Newfoundland, far away from family. So yes, that was my choice, and I don't regret it at all. But I mean, I would like to keep my dog, so I'll do what I have to for her, and I'll do what I have to save up the money as much as possible that I can, and keep my car on the road so that I can get back and forth to work, and, you know, do other stuff if I want to or can't afford to. Yeah, so that's us. I don't know what's gonna go. I don't know what the rest of the year looks like. I don't know what next year looks like. I have no clue whatsoever. Yeah. So if you don't see any videos from me, it's because I'm not doing anything. Not going out camping, not going out backpacking, not going out doing anything interesting, because I just don't have any money to go anywhere, and I have to, like, literally have to save thousands upon thousands of dollars for the dog surgery and to fix my car. Yeah. So these free blueberries come in handy, that's for sure. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. To those of you who do hit the like button and comment, thank you so much. To those of you who don't, why not? Just hit the like button. Leave a comment below. You know, tell me how things are going where you are. How are you dealing with the current cost of living situation these days? It's just crazy. And it, you know, every time I do my grocery shopping, it's higher and higher and higher every time. And I work in the grocery store, so I see the prices going up every day. Yeah. So anyway, catch you later.